Welcome back once again. Recently, Bola Ahmed Tinubu visited Bayelsa State, where he went to commission some infrastructure project that was actually built by Destr0y, the governor of Bayelsa State. And this time, the story was nothing to write home about, as soldiers were seen clashing among themselves, and the convoy of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, allegedly reported, have now died over 3 persons. And the question is, why will this actually happen? I'm going to be showing you the video of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's convoy. As a matter of urgency and fact, you could see the numbers of vehicles that were actually trooped in Bayelsa State, even when the masses are actually facing serious hardship. As if that is not enough, I'll play the series of video for you to see what actually happened. Bola Ahmed Tinubu made a statement regarding the fuel increase and the hardship it has actually brought to the masses in Nigeria. Now, one of the triggering thing about his statement is the fact that Nigerians did not see it pleasant. Is that Bola Ahmed Tinubu started comparing Nigeria with Kenya and other African countries, stating that Nigerians should actually be happy, be resolute, because other African countries are actually facing more than what they are facing. As at when a liter of petrol is at 1,300, if not going to 1,400 in naira. It is quite unbelievable. You see, these are the reasons that have led to the reason why immediately he left Bayelsa, they started tearing apart all the billboards that were placed to welcome him and all of that. I'm going to be showing you the video that has led to this. For crying out loud, you could see that, you see, when the righteous rule, the people rejoice. Some of those persons that were welcoming Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Bayelsa, we are rented crowds. As if that is not enough. That will see much of your time. Let me play the video for you to see and hear what Bola Ahmed Tinubu stated regarding the visit and how the economy has stated regarding the fuel price. Watch, and when we come back, we'll continue.
People of Bayelsa did a good job of lining up left, right side of the road and waving and welcoming me with their great smile and beauty. Yes, I listened to the secretary to the state government that Bayelsa is more Delta than Delta. But, and you are the goose that lays the golden egg. We will continue to partner together to make it a golden Delta. That's my assurance to the good people of Bayelsa State and Nigeria, that we will continue to focus on development that will make our nation great. It is very important that we are transparent, honest with our people. Yes, I hear you from various angles of the economy. The fuel prices is biting hard. But look around, let's just thank God together that you are better off. Listen to them in Kenya, in other African countries, what they are going through. We will not look back. We will continue to find ways to ameliorate the suffering of the vulnerable.
Welcome back once again. I believe you listen attentively to what Bola Ahmed Tinubu stated and the comparison he made regarding Nigerians with Kenya, that Nigerians are better off with what is happening, that they should go probably make research or ask questions of what other African countries are actually facing. This is the same government that came out, protested against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan when fuel price was actually increased and when subsidy was wanted to be removed. And this is exactly Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government who has removed subsidy, and yet again the hardship is biting hard, only for them to be compared by the co-African countries. As if that is not enough, a lot of persons decided to take Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The residents and indigenes of Bayelsa State, immediately Bola Ahmed Tinubu left the premises, just few minutes after that statement, they decided to destroy his billboard. That led to why the military, had clashes, and a lot of persons, just reportedly 3 persons, spied. Let me leave you to listen attentively to the video and everything, and when we come back, we'll wrap up.
people.
Welcome back once again. I believe you've listened attentively, you've watched the videos, you've seen the convoy and the number of vehicles Bola Tinubu used in entering Bayelsa State. And as we speak, immediately after he visited and the clash between the soldiers, as if that is not enough, the masses decided to tell him that statement you made regarding Nigerians and the sufferings they're having in the economy with one of the co-African countries, for example Kenya, is non and void. At least it as a matter of fact, it is not welcoming. They decided to destroy his billboard and all of that. That's to tell you that the number of crowds that they used in welcoming Bola Tinubu in Bayelsa State were all rented crowds. Because for crying out loud, why would they do this? Goes a long way to tell you that this government is have no solution to the problems within and outside this particular country. Because if you look at Bola Tinubu's statement, there is no assurance that probably the petrol price will go down or the economy will no longer be harsh on the masses. He's only telling Nigerians to adjust just the same way they have been doing. But this is the same Bola Tinubu and these politicians within the APC that protested bitterly during the time of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan in the previous administration. It goes a long way to tell you the reason why they're actually fighting and making sure that the ADC does not see the timelight of electoral process. That is why you see this fracas of division and catalyst and everything that is actually happening in the ADC. From crying out loud, a lot of persons have now seen the truth behind the scene, and it is obvious following the INEC chairman who has just recently been exposed, following his tweets, as you could see on your screen, and everything that transpired previously before now, not knowing that the truth will always be unveiled, and it is clear that is exactly what is happening. I decided to bring this to your view. What is your view towards everything that transpired, and what is your take towards Bola Tinubu's statement? Is it now clear for Nigerians to adjust following everything that is happening? If this is your first time meeting this channel, do it often, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and click on the like button so let's get informations promptly when we drop them here. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.